Hey everyone, welcome back to the Sales Performance Insights podcast. I am your host, Frank Gustafson, and today we're going to tackle a big truth that too many sales teams are still trying to ignore. Buyers don't want more sales touches. They want less friction. They want more relevance. They want real value on their terms. And if your team is still leaning on an old playbook that says high volume outreach, 12-step sequences, and chasing meetings, you're not creating traction, you're creating noise. So let's talk about what the best teams are doing differently and how you might be able to realign your sales motion to actually match what buyers want today. So let's start with reality. Today's B2B buyers are smarter, they're busier, and they're more skeptical than ever before. They're overwhelmed. They're flooded with automation-heavy outreach. Even if it's personalized, it's hollow. Everyone wants a meeting. Today's buyer is more informed. 83% of decisions are made before they talk to a salesperson, according to Gartner, and they want control. Buyers are looking for self-service paths, for value up front, not pressure, hey, let's jump on a call. And if you add this up, they're hitting mute on sellers who are still operating like it's 2015. And yet most teams haven't caught up. They're still focused on more calls, more emails, more touches. And here's the myth that needs to die. More touches don't equal more trust. In fact, they usually do just the opposite. Recently, Stamina.ai found that over 91% of B2B sales emails still get zero response, even personalized emails. Why is that? It's because buyers know the game. They can feel the template. They know when they're being pushed through a sequence. And the moment your outreach feels like you're working a process, not solving a problem, they're out. And here's the hard truth. You're not being ignored because you're not trying hard enough. You're being ignored because your message doesn't matter enough. And that kind of brings us to the heart of it. The role of a sales rep has to change. Your best salespeople are not aggressive closers. They're curators of relevance. They're guides. They're collaborators. They're problem identifiers. And here's what winning reps do differently. They lead with insights, not with introductions. They act like peers, not persuaders. They help discover pain, not pitch features. And they know when to walk away and not drag a deal through the mud. Sales should feel more like a conversation, not a chase. So how do you actually shift your process? I'm going to give you 4 practical adjustments that every sales leader, every seller should be thinking about. Number 1, move from get the meeting to deliver insights. Don't start with a calendar link. Start with something that they can use without you, something that helps them think differently or move forward. Number 2, make everything feel human. Upfront contracts, meeting invites, follow-ups, drop the rigid sales speak and say it like you're saying it to a peer that you respect. Tone matters. Number 3, we've got to embrace buyer-led discovery. Give our prospects tools that they can self-diagnose before they ever talk to us. Think about things like short videos or checklists or calculators. And when they come to you, they're already engaged. Finally, number 4 is ditch the vanity metrics. Stop celebrating volume. Track what matters. Track engagement. Track real conversations. Track time to qualified in an opportunity. This isn't about doing less work. It's about doing smarter work. Let me give you some real world examples of teams who are doing this well. One SaaS company cut their outbound by 40%, but they timed their outreach based on buyer intent data, and reply rates went up by 28%. A medical tech team rewrote their first touch message to lead with peer insights, not an ask, just value, and their meeting to close rate jumped by 35%. A fractional CRO removed scripts and trained reps to ask better industry-specific questions. And what happened? Close rates improved, and so did morale. So what's the lesson here? Less pressure, more relevance. Less chasing, more inviting. Here's the bottom line. Modern buyers don't want more outreach. They want better engagement. And that means that we have to evolve. We have to lead with insight. We have to respect their time. We have to deliver value before asking for it. And we have to stop tracking what doesn't actually move the needle. So here's my challenge to you this week. Audit one piece of your sales process. Do it this week and ask yourself some questions. Does this step build trust or does it apply pressure? Does it sound like a person or does it sound like a sequence? And finally, would I want to be sold to this way? And if not, then fix it, because trust isn't built through persistence anymore. It's built through relevance and respect. Hey, thanks for watching or listening. If this got you thinking today, share it with a fellow sales leader that you respect, and drop a comment with what you've seen working in the field. Until next time, sell smart, stay curious, and lead with value. And remember, nobody ever got fired for improving sales performance. See you again soon.